Hi friends, log on to my website fastbeam.com and talk to me on the forums. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I am driving this car, the Maruti Zen. Now it's not another Zen, it is the Zen Carbon, which means it's a 3-door, and just look at it. It looks so sporty, so sexy. It's just wow. I mean, what an amazing design. And thankfully the Zen brand name might just come back on that concept which Maruti had shown at the 2018 Auto Expo. Talking about the Zen, I just go back in time, and talk rubbish. Anyways, this is the engine of the car. It seems to be in very good condition, although obviously it's dirty and it's kind of messy as well. Very light, I can actually lift it with one finger. That's how light it is. Everything else remains same on this car, but it gets 3 doors. 2 doors have been removed. The doors are longer. Alloy wheels. This has wider tires. These tires are like really wide for this car. 165, 65, 13. Well, this fills the wheel arches much better. Design is like 10 on 10. Lovely looking car. Let's quickly get into the boot. Now, there was no sort of privacy over here, so you can see the boot. Actually, this will not open it. From outside only you can see what are the contents of the boot. So never ever leave your laptop over there. Yep. Spare wheel isn't an alloy. Yep, it's a steel wheel, kind of dirty matte. Not much space in the boot, to be honest. Now obviously I can review the whole car right now, but I've already done so you can just click over here. This will be specific to this particular model. You can see there's a hole here. It actually takes all the water inside, stores it, and gives it back to you whenever you need it. Exhaust tip looks nice, chrome treated, and the overall vehicle looks sexy. Let's quickly open this longish door. Okay, so there's no central locking on offer, and there is no keyless go either. Not keyless go, I mean button unlock or remote locking. It gets power windows, internally adjustable rear view mirror. That's like a wow touch. The rear seat doesn't have much space because of this, and obviously I am not going to risk getting inside there because there's absolutely no space on offer. There's no headrest either at the rear. I don't know why they even went ahead and put seats over there. I mean, it's just for style, this car. And you can see the dashboard is nice. There's a glove box over here which has the audio system kept over here. In those days, you could remove the audio system and keep it aside and take it home because of the fear of it getting stolen. And the cabin feels really nice. I think I should get into the driver's seat from there and talk more about it. So here we go. The doors are large, like huge, but there are no door pockets on offer, so easy to get inside the car. Chrome treatment on the pedals, good amount of space. In fact, if you do not find a dead pedal in this car, which it doesn't have, you can use the center console area because that's kind of flat. There's good amount of storage as well. Twin cup holders, you can keep a mobile phone there. I'm kind of wary of keeping it over there. And the air conditioning works decently well. When I say decently well, I'm just being generous. It really doesn't work that well. This is for the rear wiper, and this is for the cigarette lighter. You can see the cabin looks really nice. Quality isn't the best. There's some sort of rattling which also happens, and there are dummy switches over here. This is to open the hood. These are the stocks for the indicator. This is for the wiper. Steering is nice, have a 2-spoke treatment. The horn is actually nice on this car. I think it's an aftermarket unit. The seats aren't very comfortable as such. There's no auto dimming inside rear view mirror. Obviously this light will definitely not work. Oh, it works. My goodness, wow, I am impressed. And this thing seems to have moved from inside. So there's no mirror over here. There's a handle over here. While cornering, how will help you. Let's turn on the car. Turns on with great smoothness. There's a speedometer, there's a temperature meter, there's a fuel meter, there's Zen written over there. This is for the hazard light. Now it's in the center usually. There's an odometer on top, and there's a trip meter below, and it says pre-call. I think that's the supplier for this. There's no tachometer. There are telltale lights over here. Meanwhile, the power windows, they actually work. That's nice because the window is bigger and auto up. And it's not auto up, actually it got stuck over here, and you can lock it also. So coolness is definitely there in this car. And let me use the wiper and show you. The spray has to be adjusted where it's going and spraying the water. Wipers are slow, the power windows are slow. This car has definitely aged, but trust me, it's still a whole lot of fun. By the way, single blade wipers. And let's turn on the air conditioning and see how it works. Okay, this is the switch. It makes a lot of noise, but it really doesn't give you much amount of airflow as such. But hey, it's time to give it the beans. So here we are, all set to give it the beans. And yes, the performance is so punchy. It is so much fun always driving a Zen, revving the motor, and here we are, 80 kilometers per hour in second, now in third gear. And this engine pulls, but obviously there are a lot of vibrations from this car. And near the red line, it absolutely screams. Now we are in fourth. Okay, there are a lot of noise coming from the car. Rattling is there, wind noise from here, and apparently this car is not feeling stable, doing 130 kilometers per hour. Now onto the brakes. Okay, where are the brakes? There are no brakes. I'm driving a 3-door sports car. Okay, be specific. I'm driving a 3-door hatchback, which is the Zen Carbon, and let me tell you something, that it is unfortunately not attracting any attention. What has happened to you people? Look at me. This is a 3-door car. It's a sports car. What is wrong? Okay, oh, don't overreact, chill, relax, take a deep breath and give it the beans again. So this Zen Carbon, well, when it was launched at that time, power steering and all that became very common in most of the cars, and thankfully this one has power steering. It also gets power windows, and that's not all. This is an MPFI engine, so this 1-liter engine produces around 60 horses and 78 Newton meters of torque. Performance is very punchy. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour should take around 14 seconds, and the top speed is around 140 kilometers per hour, although I believe it will easily do 150 kilometers per hour too. Now I'm short shifting because the engine check light is coming on and off, and in terms of efficiency, this one returns around 15 to 16 kilometers per liter. Yes, there is a lot of wind noise from this car, but trust me, the feel is just something else. It feels so raw, it feels so epic, it feels so nice. There's good amount of feel on the steering, although it has a lot of slack right now, you can see that, but it still feels so much fun to drive. And thankfully I have a mirror over there, and these mirrors, which are internally adjustable, is like such a big boon. Did you say goon or did you say boon? Obviously I said boon, not goon. Why would I say goon? So here we are, all set to give it the beans into first gear. The gearbox is actually smooth shifting, little bit higher action over here. The clutch is also on the lighter side, and wheel spin. First gear 50 kilometers per hour. In second gear 80 kilometers per hour. Yeah, vibrations are there, wind noise isn't contained at all. And in third gear it gets past 100 kilometers per hour, but I'm hard on the throttle, and my goodness, this is so much fun! Bouncing off the rev limiter in third at 123 kilometers per hour. I don't know where I came with the number 123, but yeah, let us get into fifth gear. There's good amount of in-gear acceleration. The motor is actually very refined, and it really redlines with a lot of zest. Here we are. There's some amount of body roll. Obviously there is not some, there's quite a lot of body roll in this car, expectedly, but thankfully it is very much fun. Actually the body roll is because the steering kind of feels loose now, and there's some problem with the suspension, I believe, although that couldn't be the case. And this has much wider tires, 165s. It doesn't need these wide tires because honestly it's a very light car, 765 kgs. Brakes are not really up to the mark, but trust me, this is so much fun. It's so raw, it's so epic. It is just something else driving a Zen, especially a 3-door one with those big large 2 doors. I just feel on top of the world. I just feel so different and so nice. Today we have cars like this, the Renault Kwid. I mean, that mechanical feel is not there. The rawness is just gone in the latest cars, which is kind of sad. Come on, Zen. Zen means being complete. This is so complete. It makes me feel so nice. I love the dash. I love everything about this car, other than the fact that it vibrates a lot, makes a lot of noise. But the engine noise is really nice. Maruti Suzuki, you guys freaking know how to make an engine. So smooth, so refined, and loves the red line like nothing else in the world. Relax, yeah, don't shout. Here we go yet again. Wheel spinning to glory. So basically Maruti Suzuki had launched 600 units of a limited edition Zen 3-door, 300 for the carbon, 300 for the steel, and it was a steel. It got sold out in no time. Now don't get too excited. Maruti Suzuki wasn't like, oh, the Indian market deserves some really nice sporty 3-door cars. It was just that these cars were supposed to be exported to Poland, but somehow they were not selling there, so they were like, okay, let's clear the stock by selling it in India. However, the thought was nice and noble. It was priced around 4.5–5 lakh rupees, and for the price it really offered a lot of eye candy. It looks really nice, it has a lot of appeal, and the best thing about this car is obviously the 3 doors. I mean, 3-door hatchback, unheard of. The only other car you can get with the 3-door right now in the Indian market is the Polo GTI, by the way, which is also discontinued, but that costs like a bomb, and this one is as fun, if not more. So the Zen Carbon and steel was something really brilliant, and I hope Maruti decides to launch something similar with the Swift, at least 3 doors, although the Swift looks like a 3-door because of the new door handles, which are placed in a way that it looks like a 3-door. Revs really nice and strong. Let's test the handling of this car. Here we go. Faisal, control yourself. I am trying to. Are you going to go to the Tucson corner? Are you crazy? Are you mad? What are you planning to do? Chill, it's someone else's car. You can't do this. Freak. The body control is so phenomenal. But weren't you saying that it has body roll? Yeah, actually, straight ahead position, it just doesn't track well. But somehow through the corners, it's so epic. It feels so controlled, and yeah, the tires do make noise, but it just feels so controlled. Just look at this. At 80 kilometers per hour, I'm going, and the tires have no grip. So it's obviously going to, slide all over the place. Steering also centers beautifully well. Here we go. Yeah. I mean, this is an epic car. If you can get hold of one in the used market, I think they're going dirt cheap, around 30,000-40,000 rupees for a decently maintained one. Some people might ask you for a lakh and tell them bye bye. Are you crazy? I'm not going to pay that much money for it. So guys, this is my review of the Maruti Zen 3-door, and if you liked it, you know what you have to do. Give it the thumbs up. What were you trying to do? Sorry, give the thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next video real soon. Bye bye.